everybody, it's me. I'm back with part 2.
Okay, strawberries. Brian's favorite, my son. We've had these for 2 years in this one little pot. This year we expanded and the extras got put in hanging baskets. And then I'll have to show y'all on the walkway on the garden. We have several in a tower and then some that was given to me. This bed has volunteer tomatoes, marigolds, lilies I planted, dahlias, or dahlias, some people pronounce them. I was always taught dahlias, so to each their own. Tomato. Y'all, these trumpet lilies are gorgeous. They're like huge. I have close to 70 different ones in the garden. So y'all will see lots of lilies. Right now they're just for me to enjoy. But I hope to be able to, as they start multiplying, they'll go in the bouquets. Because, y'all, these are just gorgeous. I just wish y'all could be here to see them. They're gorgeous. This is a perennial hibiscus that I started from seed winter sowing. I planted them last year. They didn't get very big, but this year, the 4 that I planted multiplied. So I will have lots of seeds for those. I do a lot of seed saving, so if y'all see something you like, get with me and we'll figure something out. This is the bed that was washed away last year, so we had to do some amendments to it, and I have replanted it. There is tons of stuff. I have a lot of my dahlias in there. Every so many feet there is a lily, which this end is not doing too good. I don't know if it holds water or what. The cleome's out there. That's my new tomato bed. Let's see. I do have some phlox. We can't really see the color of it. I'll have to get a better picture. I'm not sure which one that is. I'll have to look on some of my seed packets. I'm pretty sure it's from Floret, though, the creme brulee. This is my Colorado yarrow, y'all. I started it winter sown from seed and planted it last year, so it didn't bloom. This year, it's just massive and takes over my bed. This bed, everything came back from last year, y'all. I can't explain how huge it is, but I can't even get it all in the picture. It's a rutabaga. I'm not sure which one. I can't remember the name of it. Another one of my daylilies. There is the dahlias in here. Are Breakout, Gets Crazy, and Cafe au Lait. Y'all, this one is huge. I overwintered them in the bed. I kind of took a chance. It was my first year with them. I can't show y'all how big. If y'all can see up in there, that is the stalks on the dahlias. They're bigger than my broomsticks. I mean, they're huge. I do have some more hardy Confederate Rose hibiscus in here that I started. Where are they at? There they are. Did not intend on everything else being so big, but there's like 4 of the Confederate Rose hibiscus in there that I started from seed I winter sowed. I have chocolate mint that has taken over. Now, I know a lot of people hate it, but I had it in a pot. It started growing. We mow. It smells amazing. I'll take it. Shasta daisies. I started from seed I winter sowed. Didn't bloom last year. Like I said, they were the size of a solo cup. This year, they're huge. They're a good 4 foot tall, and they had fell over with all the torrential rainfall that we had, so we kind of put hoop guards around them. These are my salmon 4 o'clocks. The corally salmon color is gorgeous in the afternoon. Flowering tobacco smells amazing in the afternoon. It all came back from being winter sown last year. I am excited because I have a cup and saucer vine that I started from seed, and it has finally made its way up the arbor and started going across. So I'm excited. I have moonflowers planted on here. I have corkscrew vines. I have white and purple hyacinth vine. I have a clematis, my blue light clematis over here, y'all. It's gorgeous when it gets all puffy. I have white black-eyed Susan vine and blushing black-eyed Susan vine planted. Seems like the vines take a while. We've had so much rain. And I planted my loofah on here. I probably will regret it, but I didn't have nowhere else because where we had them last year is beans and cucumbers. Let's see. Let's take a walk. That's a new bed with sun-loving perennials and some on the edge. I always do my annuals. It has dahlias in the back and florets, candy mix zinnias I planted that I had sowed this spring. What else do I have planted? I have a cafe au lait dahlia, pineland princess, and an Ivanetti dahlia. This is my reject bed. You'll see me refer to it as my reject bed. Most of everything in there came from Lowe's. It was dying. I got it and watered it, fertilized it, and it came back. Y'all, these mums I planted last fall have gotten huge. We have had to trim them back because they keep wanting to bloom. I'm kind of excited because my pansies are still blooming, and it is 90 something degrees. This is some white yarrow that I had originally started up by the porch. The one up by the porch died out, but these reseeded over here, so I'm excited. It's another dahlia. I'm not sure of the name. It was one that I bought from a box store, planted. It didn't do nothing last year. I don't even think it came up. This year it has exploded. Gladiolus are starting to bloom. They are all from Walmart clearance. I literally took and threw them in the beds, covered them with dirt, and every year they surprise me. They just keep coming back. This is the balloon flower everybody asks about. I can't really get on the, but this is how the buds look, and then they open up into these gorgeous flowers. They're so pretty. The coneflower that came back, I was excited about that. Y'all, these lilies are 5 foot tall because I'm standing up on top of the hill. They were only like 2 foot last year. I had a garden friend send them to me, so I'm not sure on the names, but I love them, and they're so pretty. Another box store dahlia got rescued, and it's fixing to actually bloom soon. I have a butterfly bush that keeps coming back. It's one lonely stem, but it's gorgeous. I have milkweed planted. It's about through flowering. Lamb's ear that multiplied like crazy. Y'all, I really thought the snow had killed so much stuff, but it didn't. It like made everything come back times 10. My helleborus, they are finally dying down, but they're still so pretty. I have a cafe au lait dahlia, lipstick lobelia. These are swamp sunflowers, and I have pulled them and pulled them and pulled them. They grow runners and they multiply like crazy. I don't think I'll ever get them out of the bed. Not sure. I think it's a thistle, but it's a good 8 foot tall. Just waiting for it to bloom to see what it is. There's the husband. This is my Mother's Day roses. It's a mix of, it's supposed to be 2 roses on one. Pascali and Peak Performance. So the white ones are blooming right now, so I'm excited to see how 2 different roses on the same one. And so much rain. I have black spot. I mean, this is my honey mustard rose, and I don't think it's gonna make it. I mean, it might. It was my new rose this year. Another bed. Not sure what all's in there because I throw stuff everywhere. This is one of my tropical swamp weeds. Not swamp weeds. Milkweed. English daisies. Pincushion flower, scabacia. Alright, let's more of the bed up here with dahlias, an azalea, coleus, columbine. This catch fly is pretty cool. I got it at, I think it was Kroger, off the little plant aisle. Bee balm on its 2nd year. I don't sure know if it's powdery mildew or what that's on it. I'm not sure. Alright. Like I said, y'all, we're building the new house. That's it. Let's walk down here. Our new bed that we just done. It has the dark, let's see if you can see my finger. There it is. The dark crepe myrtles Indian hawthorns, the drift roses, and not loropetalum, what is that? Lorope, and coleus, and I think a dianthus planted around it. This is our dry creek bed that we've made because the water runs through here and it washes everything out, so we had to divert it somewhere. So I have several different plants, the ground covers to plant in this. Creeping Jenny because it goes crazy. Around here, a jugula, different kinds plant. This golden sedum. So hopefully, let's go look at these gladiolas. I know, I'm one of these squirrel people. You see the bumblebees are everywhere. The daisies are starting to bloom. Y'all, this is the weirdest lily. I have it pop up in several beds. Not sure what it is, so if anybody knows what it is, I'd love to know. Not even sure where it came from. I don't know if it was in a wildflower mix I done. But they're not very big, y'all. Like, they're tiny. But they're so pretty. They look like fireworks. Forget-me-nots that reseeded. Cleon. And this is my unwin dahlias that reseeded, y'all. They reseeded everywhere. I definitely needed to thin them out. But look, the bees love them. And they're so pretty. The yellow ones are kind of doubled. The larkspur reseeds. But y'all, this is another Shasta daisy. It's huge. Like, we had to hoop support it. And I'm kind of afraid that I might killed it when I done it, but it had laid over and the roots had came up out of the ground. Sunflower volunteer, kind of just leave them, see where they go. Cleon comes back every year. I do have stuff planted down there, but I've just kind of let everything go wild this year because I haven't been able to tend it. Excuse me, y'all. The butterfly bush. Oh, the butterfly flew away. So our strawberry tower and all the strawberries in the pots. I did lose 3 that I'll have to replot. These will all go in our garden next year. I can't really see. That's a new bed this year that has lilies and roses and dahlias. We planted grass all out here since we have no grass on the hillside. Don't pay attention to trampoline. We're moving it today. That's where a lot of the poppies are. Like I said, I just threw them out in January and let them do their own thing. Watch out, Rose. Liatris are all blooming this year. They were planted by bulbs last year. My birdhouse my daughter made me. She was 12 when she made it in woodworking class. Y'all, the larkspur is so pretty. But I do have a volunteer squash or zucchini in the bed. Or I think it's a patty pan squash because that's what I had in this bed last year. So I'm excited to see what that is. The carnations bloomed for the first time. They've just about done blooming. Y'all, the nasturtiums are volunteered everywhere. The grass is volunteered everywhere as well. Let's see. So, these crazy little squash bugs are about to drive me crazy on my Kajari melons. This is the only one I have because the rest are horrible. I need to come reseed. I don't know what happened. Oh wait, there's one. Wait, that might be. Like, I planted the burpee pickler cucumbers on this side and the Kajari melons on that side of the arch, so we'll see. I had to thin out the zinnias to try to get some light in there to them. This Blue Lake pole beans are growing up, and Armenian cucumbers on that side. Like I said, it's all of my cosmos, and Araminth is all on the back, and celosia I planted, so I hope all that comes up. My just peachy dahlia, it just didn't come up. So another shot of those hardy hibiscus. And all the tomatoes in here. I did plant okra in there. I don't know if they are coming up. This is mostly like tomato cherry tomatoes, besides a few Romas and a couple more sauce tomatoes, because I plan on doing lots of sauces and using just all of it together to make sauces. So self-seeded zinnia, and I have pinched back a lot, but these were pretty huge and I just let them stay. Chickies, I have to show you the chickies. This potato box. It was supposed to have board after board after board to keep it, be able to keep adding to it. Life got in the way, so that didn't happen. But they all still look happy. There is my Muncher Burpees cucumber planted on that, just experimenting to see how that goes. Threw out a ton of petunia seeds that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree, and y'all, I have cute little petunias popping up everywhere. I threw them all in the corners of the beds, and nasturtiums that are coming back from last year. This is red noodle bean, Chinese red noodle beans, and they're finally starting to climb. They're all along that whole side. Well, this is the Kentucky Wonder Bean, so they're all going to be kind of just threw in there together. This side of the bed, y'all, is horrible. I can't keep up with the grass. It must hold water. Had extra squash seedlings that I had planted for my mom, and she didn't want them all, so I have random squash and zucchini stuck everywhere. Another dahlia, I'm not sure the name of it. I forgot it was even planted there, and it didn't have a marker. This is Cherokee Trelatier beans. You know, look, I got baby beans. They're so cute. I have Chinese python snake beans that I started, and I think that's nope, that's a Cherokee Trelatier. I can see the color of it. They just never came up. Y'all, my straw, it rained and my straw started sprouting. That's carrots, which, y'all, I cannot grow carrot for nothing. We pulled one up and it was like that big. This is a dragon egg cucumber, and it's starting to bloom. And there's the first one, y'all. I'm so excited. I do have some 3-foot beans that were given to me by a friend, so I'm excited to see them. I'm not quite sure the exact name of them. He just called them 3-foot beans. I planted an eggplant. Planted several of them. The ones on the patio did the best. This is where the onions were, and I just pulled them up. Yes, I have iris everywhere because I had to have a bed to throw them in. They'll actually have better places, or like I said, next year, hopefully the space on the other side of the chicken coop will be my big bed for gardening, and all this can be the flowers. But we have Gerber patty pan squash we're gonna watch, yellow cricket neck squash, white patty pan squash, and black beauty zucchini. These are some more yellow pear tomatoes, and I think those are Boer's blueberry. No, yeah, I think so. All my tags got lost, so this is gonna be a guessing game this year. Blackberries and raspberries found at Lowe's, $5 each on the clearance. I only bought 2 of each, but I need to go back. Rose watching the chicks. Let's see if we can get over here and see the chicks. They're small. We had an incident. We lost all of our big chicks, so we had to start over. So, no, can't really see in there. There's one. So there is 19 chickens and 6 guineas. So I think a few of them's gonna be roosters, so we'll have to cull all of them but the couple that we want. So y'all, this strawberry, it is an eversweet, so it's an ever-bearing strawberry, and we have picked several strawberries off of it, but it keep putting runners out, and this one is at least 3 foot long, and I'm actually going to take it and plant it in one of those containers that I showed you where they had died. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it has roots, or it's already trying to set root, so that one will go over there. Well, I thank y'all for walking through part 2 with me. It's getting hot. I'll definitely be filming earlier in the mornings. I hope y'all come with us on our journey as we build our homestead and live out our 5-year dream. Well, that'll end up being our forever dream. I thank y'all, and happy gardening, friends.